Today on Hook the Future, we're in Jacksonville, Florida with my buddies Devin and Dillan, chasing some River City redfish. Stay with us, guys. We got a great show for you today.
Oh, Nelly.
Oh, man. Whoa.
This is my best day ever.
Slimy 5.
Hook the Future is presented by Carolina Skiff and Sea Chaser, family, fishing, and fun. Jacksonville, Florida has some of the best inshore fishing you can find. Miles of undisturbed wetlands in the backcountry create a huge estuary for many species to thrive. It's a very fishy place. World-class catches of trout, flounder, drum, and redfish have come from these waters. But you have to know where to go and what to look for and the right anglers for the job. Today we've got that covered.
What a pretty day.
We're heading out of Morningstar Marina at Mayport with Captain Travis Wilson. Captain Travis is one of the best. He grew up fishing the backcountry here and knows the game. Our anglers Dylan and Devin are up for the task. These guys can fish and they are ready. Most of my best days on the water start off at Morningstar, and with the crew we have today, I expect more of the same. Let's take a little run up the ICW, get some baits out, and see what we can find.
Feel good? What you got? Did he?
Rat red.
Rat red. Big reds, little reds, all kind of reds fishing with Travis. Nice job. Here, get him up to the side here. Get in here, mister. He's a healthy one anyway. Man, he got that one good. He's little, but he's healthy, man. Here, check him out. You hold him.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Show the camera a pretty northeast Florida red. So these fish come up here and spawn in the fall, and we have a huge estuary here. These creek systems hold a lot of the small fish and all, but they mix in with the big ones. You can get a 27-incher along with a 10-incher too. They school up in about the same sizes, so probably swimming with a bunch of fish about his same size, but they come along the same bait, emptying out of these creeks, and we're gonna get a bigger one in just a little bit. That's a good fish right there. Feel pretty good?
Oh, yeah.
He feels good. How big is he? He's about that big, he says. Pull him on the other side, other side. There we go. You get him close, I'll get him. Take your time, take your time. Most fish are lost right beside the boat. You know why?
Why?
Everybody wants to look at them. You gotta catch them before you look at them. That's what we want right there. Nice one. Man, that's what we want right there. Nice fish right there, buddy.
Thanks.
Nice little slot red right here. Eagle claw, that's that 141 BP kale hook. That kale hook catches a lot of fish. Eagle claw kale hook right there. That's a good one right there. And all these fish are healthy, man. All these fish are healthy. Yeah. See how he's got a little bit of blue on his tail? Can you see that?
Yeah, I see
it in the sun right there? A lot of people say, well, that's because they got their tail sticking up out of the water when they're feeding. A lot of people say that's because they're eating a lot of crabs. What do you think?
Probably the sticking up the tail out of the water.
Yeah? I don't know. I think God just made him a little bit of blue on him. You got him?
Yep.
That's what we want right there. Nice fish with Travis up here catching them along the shoreline as they dump out of the creeks right here. And these redfish, they come in they're feeding up in these creeks, and as the tide drops, they come alongside these oyster and shell bars and just cruise along the outside of the intercoastal, and we're picking them off that way. Nice fish, man. That one fought hard, didn't they?
Yeah.
Redfish pull hard, pound for pound. Tough, tough fish. That's a good one. Nice job, buddy. Let's catch another one. That's the way you do it right there. Fishing with River City Charters out of Jacksonville, Florida. Catching redfish on the creeks. We got another one in the back. Woo!
I'll hold that up.
Here, we don't need the net for these guys, do we? Here, pull that one in. We got him. Nice little healthy red right there. One spot on the back, textbook right there. So they say they have the spot on the back, so when a predator sees them when they're small, this looks like the eye, and he takes off the opposite way that they think. Yeah. I don't know about that, but that's what it looks like. Got a little vacuum mouth, always with crushers in it. That tongue is super hard. And so they can take crabs or any kind of crustaceans and just crush it up against the roof of their mouth and flatten it out.
I like fishing because it's the thrill of being out here in nature and just having a good time with friends and family. enjoying times on the water.
That's a nice fish right there, man. Catching them 2 at a time, I like it. That's the way you do that, slimy 5. Nice job. Just take your time, man, take your time. This with my buddy Captain Travis Wilson out here, River City Charters, putting this on the redfish. This is a good one right here, man. There is nothing like the scream of a redfish on light tackle. Oh. Did he get off? Did he get off? Oh my gosh, what happened? Just come unbuttoned? Oh, man. It happens sometimes. We'll be right back and get him in the boat next time when Hook the Future returns. Woo.
Hook the Future is brought to you by Eagle Claw, where great fishing begins. By Suzuki, the ultimate outboard motor. By Zebco, teaching America how to fish since 1949. By Salt Life Sport Optics, the finest performance lenses in the world. By Odyssey Batteries, extreme power, performance, and reliability. And by Carolina Skiff, anything is possible.
So you get to fish a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's your favorite kind of fishing?
Like fishing like this.
Okay.
What's your favorite part about doing this?
Being a part of the memories. Like, we don't know what we're gonna catch. Like, you might catch the biggest redfish you ever seen today, and if you do, then I'm here with you, so it's kind of cool being part of the memories. Although some of the memories, like when the kid hooked me in the back, you know, with the lure, that one was not so good. And, you know, get to do what you like for a living, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Really blessed to do that.
Yeah.
It's a nice office. Take your time.
It's a big boy.
Nice. That's what we like to hear, sing and drag.
It's a screamer.
We're gonna get this one. These guys are fishing machines. You guys won a kayak in the Kingbuster, didn't you? Yeah. So I heard that after you got a kayak, you got to get the rest of the family kayaks, and that's what y'all are doing now?
Yeah, we try to go when the weather's nice.
Keep them tight, keep them tight.
He's sort of coming this way.
Just watch him when he gets close to the boat, and we'll get him.
Well, you just gotta let him fight and kind of wear himself out, because he's gonna run and take drag and all that. And you just gotta kind of let him take the drag, run, and you'll eventually get him in if you do it right.
You guys have done this before.
Yeah.
Yeah? Here, I'm in your way now. He's like, step down, Captain Don, I got this. What you gotta deal with, man, when people see you hook up to a fish and a big giant wake comes by that's blowing you off the spot? Hang on, camera guys.
I usually just wave.
Yeah, just wave. It's all you can do, you know. Most people don't know. You might have to go around the engine if you don't try to go through the engine. Good job. Feet wide. There we go. That's a nice fish, man. Keep his head in the water.
All right, he's coming.
Got him back this way if you can. You
I
got
can
him?
get him. Yeah, I can get him.
Oh, man, it's a good redfish right here. Travis can put you on him now. All right, I'll come back there. We got him. Man, what a nice North Florida redfish right there. We got it. Eagle Claw Kale hook. This rig, we're using a 141 BP kale hook. And you don't have to use a big hook for these guys. It's a small hook.
Nope.
Small hook. What a nice fish, huh? That's right, slot. That's what you need for the tournaments right there. A nice 27-inch,
Yes.
fat little 7.5-pound redfish right there. That's a good one, man.
Yes.
Man, what a nice fish, huh?
Yes.
Tournament winner right here, 27 3/4.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's gonna want to know where we're fishing. One thing about them though, they have tails. They don't stay in the same place a lot. All right, buddy, you ready to go? He's ready. There he goes. See ya. Nice job, man. Slimy 5. So we're fishing for these redfish. We're dead sticking here, and dead sticking means just throwing it out there with bait and waiting for them to come to you. They're emptying out of these creeks as the tide flows out. You can see the creek right here.
Yeah.
And they come swim down the banks on the intercoastal. We're trying to ambush them on the way out. You got him?
Yep.
He's a little guy. Get him, get him, get him. One thing about Northeast Florida, it's really an estuary. Like, there are redfish of every size, from the smallest to giant redfish.
Yeah.
It's a good one, but he's a healthy one. Perfect. 2 spots, blue tail,
Yeah.
healthy fish. Which shows how good the shape of the fishery is right now. So I do a thing with great fish tag research, and we tag the bull reds to see what's going on here when they come in the river and spawn. So this might be one from this past year, the year before. Nice fish, man.
Yeah.
All right, slimy 5. You wanna let him go, slide him over real easy? You got him?
Yep.
Good job. Tell him we'll be right back with more Hook the Future.
We'll be right back with more Hook the Future.
Just like Dylan said. Nice job, man. Slimy 5, let's do it again.
Hook the Future is brought to you by Andy, the Line of Champions. By Salt Life, live life unanchored. By Fishing Nasara, the best sport fishing in Costa Rica. By Float On Boat Trailers, there's only one real float on. And by Sea Chaser, built for family, fishing, and fun.
Everybody knows Andy makes the best monofilament and fluorocarbon in the world, but have you checked out their braid? This braid is amazing. Less wind noise, less knots, further casting, and the sensitivity is amazing. When I'm fishing for flounder, sheephead, or redfish, you can feel every little twitch, you can feel the bait on there, it's so sensitive. And the strength, man, they will get the fish to the boat. So whether you're looking for the best mono, the best fluorocarbon, and now the best braid, you can find them all at andymonofilament.com. Devin landing another one. You got the hot hand today, man.
Yeah.
Nice job, buddy. These guys can fish, man. They know what they're doing. And redfish is a fun fish. This is a fun trip to take little kids, your mom, dad, you.
Get the net.
I got the net. Get him over here. We'll get him. Keep his head in the water. Oh, we got him. We got him. Another pretty Florida redfish right there.
25 inches.
24 and a half. Pretty good though, pretty good fish. We'll take them all day long.
The secret of fishing is patience. Because if you go to a spot and the tide's not right, and you can't just give it 5 minutes. You gotta wait like 10, 15 minutes, and then maybe something will happen.
Nice job, man. What a pretty fish. These fish are healthy too, aren't they? Nothing like that little tug and then that hard pull over redfish, man. They are stubborn fish, hard fighters. That's a good one. Whenever you feel he's frisky enough. There he goes, that didn't take long. Real slime, slimy 5.
Dylan, you see that bird right there? Watch him when he's dancing down this bank. A lot of times, there'll be redfish running down the bank feeding, and he's following the fish, trying to get the minnows and shrimp that the fish stirs up. Many a times I'll be running down the intercoastal and I'll see these birds and I'll pull right up to them and catch a fish. They'll mark the fish for you. It's pretty neat. Maybe he'll mark one for us real quick. Keep him tight, he's coming at you, okay? Real fast, real. There you go. He's just swimming at you as fast as he can. Perfect. Keep him tight. He's gonna zoom right by this way. All right. He's a little guy. We'll flip him right up here. To start, first one at this spot. At least we know they're here.
Oh yeah.
You wanna unhook them?
Sure.
I'll hold your rod.
I like fishing because it's fun to hang out with the people you go fishing with. Fishing with Captain Travis, it's fun because he put us in some really good spots and he helped us bait the hooks.
If I had a friend coming tomorrow to come red fishing, my advice would be to go with Captain Travis because he puts you on the fish.
Go ahead and release him. Let's get a bigger one.
That's a good one. Take your time, take your time. He hit good. You never know how big they are because they all hit so hard right at the beginning, don't they? There he is. Another little guy. He's coming. Here, turn around this way and swing him up in here. I got him. Another little red. We call these rat reds here.
Rat reds.
Yeah, rat reds. I love these tail hooks, man. These eagle claw tail hooks, they work so good. You know, years ago in Florida, we used to drift for trout. We used treble hooks, and they outlawed treble hooks for trout. And we thought, man, we'll never catch another trout because you got to have a treble hook. And we started using tail hooks, and we hooked up better on the tail hooks than we did on the treble hooks, believe it or not. It's a great hook, a tail hook. It's a 141 BP. Nice fish right there. Healthy little red. Okay, one spot, textbook, man. I mean, that's a textbook red right there. See the blue?
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, it is. Got him?
Yep.
Here, you can let him go right there. That's the way to do that. Man, what a day. I like catching redfish, huh? Good job, give me a slimy 5. Let's do that again. When do I get to catch one? What's going on up here?
These guys know how to put them in the boat. Hook the Future will be right back.
Man, he's got the hot hand today. Called the Dillan Show. What's going on up here? You got a hole up here. What are you casting up here? Every time you cast, you get a fish. What's going on? Another redfish. I can see the blue tail. Maybe. We got him.
Nice one.
That is a nice one. Hook right in the corner. Way to set that hook, man. It's kind of crazy too. We're fishing on the edge of the intercoastal waterway, so these boats are coming by. We're over here catching fish, and everybody's blowing by, not even knowing what we're doing. Saying, "Why are these guys fishing over there?" We're on a good spot. 2 spots on this one, both sides. See that? It's funny, you never know how many spots they're gonna have. The textbook's always 1, but some of them have hundreds of spots on them.
Yeah.
Nice fish. Nice job. That's the way to do that. Let's get another one. He's got the hot hand. I'm throwing it up here by you. All right, we're all coming up here to your spot. We're fixing to have a little talk with you and find out where you're throwing these lines out.
While everybody else was in the back getting all the poles ready, I was up front and I casted out towards the spot, and it was just like one after another.
He's on him again. Where's the spot out up here? I turn my head, you throw it one time, Dylan's up here just whacking them one after another. We were all getting the gear done, and Dylan's like, I got another one, I got another one, I got another one. He must be living right? Yeah. That's what it is? Okay. He's on this side. Gonna come on the opposite side we need to be on, right? I got him. Using mud minnows for bait. Man, these tail hooks are getting them good. All right, I'll hold your pole. You know the drill. He's like, give me my rod so I can throw it back up in my spot. I see how brothers are though. Yeah. As soon as you evacuate the spot, he's on it. Y'all work as a team usually or no? Sometimes,
yeah.
Maybe. Here, my buddy Capt Travis Wilson, River City Charters, putting this on him today. So, if somebody's coming from out of town and wants to fish with you and come back here in the creeks for reds, like what's the peak time to do this trip?
I'd say the hottest of the hot summer and the coldest of the cold winter is not the best, so anytime in between. But we have these redfish every day of the year. If it's nice enough to be outside, you got a good shot at catching one. It just does get a little bit better on the mild temperatures.
On these trips, what are we looking for here? Like, what are we trying to find? We're on the outgoing tide. I see like we're fishing on the back of this creek here and the tide's falling out, so you're trying to ambush these guys, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we have 4 to 5 feet of tide here, so anything less than 4 feet deep is going dry. So those fish got to come out. So we're just trying to figure out where they're going and trying to be set up waiting on them.
You know, there are a lot of guides. There are a lot of guides everywhere in Florida and all the same here in Jacksonville, but I like fishing with this guy because he's passionate about it. Like, nobody wants to catch fish on his boat worse than him. And I pride myself on doing that on my boat, and Travis is the same way. And the other thing about it, he's just a good guy. Like, if it was just want to go fishing with a buddy somewhere, I'd probably pick Travis, you know? He's just a good guy to be on the boat with. You're having a good time all day. He knows what the game's about, and he doesn't give up. How can people get a hold of you if they want to book a trip?
It's real easy, 904-500-FISH, which is 500-3474, and rivercitychartersllc.com.
rivercitychartersllc.com. Look him up. You'll be glad you fished with him, and if you fish with Travis once, you'll fish with him again, I guarantee you. Appreciate the good day,
yes,
man.
Sir.
These kids will never forget it.
Dylan and Devin rock today. These guys fish better than most adults I know. Perfect cast, handling every bite to perfection, and they were helping out the crew behind the scenes all day. With great attitudes like theirs on the boat, how could we fail? It was truly a pleasure to spend some time on the boat with them. Slimy fives to my friends from Morningstar Marina at Mayport. This place takes the stress out of boating for me. They make it so easy to get on and off the water with ease. This place truly is my home on the water. And the saying is true, there's just no place like home. If you want less stress and more fun on the water, then go to MorningstarMarinas.com and find a location near you. Big thanks to Captain Travis Wilson with River City Charters. He worked so hard behind the scenes to make sure we all had a good day. I love his passion for fishing. He wants to catch fish and he wants to catch them bad. You know, most fishermen don't take the time to notice what's going on around them in the environment that they're fishing in. Most are determined to get to a spot on a map. Most would see a bird trotting down the bank and think there's no fish around with a big bird over their head, instead of taking the time to wonder, why is that bird doing what he's doing? Which was eating bait stirred up by the reds as they cruised down the shoreline. That's what sets Captain Travis apart from the pack. Day in, day out, he delivers for his clients. And even better, he's great with kids. Check him out at rivercitychartersllc.com or give him a call today at 904-500-FISH and book your trip with one of the best.
Did you guys have fun today?
Yeah.
And what a trip. Fishing with my buddy Captain Travis Wilson, River City Charters. Come give him a shot. You got to come to Jacksonville and catch some redfish with Travis. Man, what an awesome day. Let's let that one go and get another one, huh?
To find out how you and your family can take the same trip as you've seen on today's show and what's going on behind the scenes, like us on Facebook, follow us on X and Instagram, and don't forget to check out our YouTube channel. If you want us to share your fishing photos, use the hashtag Slimy5.